Hey, what is up everyone? This is PvT-Mitten's and I'm going to be doing my pickup video for December of 2017. The last pickup video of the year and the last video I'll be doing this year, I meant to say. So, before we get started, I bought a digital game on PS4, that is Fat Princess Adventures. I have bought some Steam games, but I'm not going to go through the Steam games because it's just going to be asked, so yeah. So, let's actually get to the actual games I have in front of me, of course. So, let us begin. First, we'll start with miscellaneous stuff as always. So, we have a little Mega Man figure. This cost me $5. This is a kid robot, whatever the hell that is. So yeah, $5. Bought this from a thrift store, and I'm actually gonna send it to Devil. He wants it, so yeah, cool. You can have it. So yeah. Up next, we have a plushie of Dragonite from Pokemon. Most people should know who Dragonite is since it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Yeah, really good material. Really happy about that. That cost me $5, so cool. And he's gonna fall over. No, it's not. That's good. Up next we have what I believe to be the best pickup the entire month. That is the Statue of Skull Kid from the Majora's Mask Collector's Edition for 3DS. This was an American exclusive, I believe. Japan might have got it as well, but Europe, Australia, all out there never got it, and I was pissed off about that. And well, as you can see in front of me, I actually got it. Someone's imported it from America. As you can see, it's got the ERSB rating on it. And I only paid $60 for it. It's not been opened, so fucking really happy about that. So yeah, $60 for that. I don't care. I think it was worth it because I love Majora's Mask, and Skull Kid's one of the best characters in the series. Before Zelda got ruined with the Wii U version and Switch. But anyway, yeah. Up next we have one Wii game, which I've had before, but it's hard to track it down, so I actually find it. That's Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I had this in the UK. Me and Devil played it a few times and thought it was pretty good, but it was at the time that I traded games back in for money when I needed money, and this unfortunately was one of those casualties. It's a platformer puzzle game. That's the best way of putting it. Yeah, it's a good game. I only paid $7 for this, so it wasn't too expensive because it's actually quite a hard game to get. Well, at least around my area. So, really happy about that. Up next we have two PC games. We're still in the miscellaneous here. Sid Meier's Civilization 5. I've never played a Civilization game before, oddly enough, and yet I'm a huge RTS fan. But, as you can see, it's really cool. This is the American import, if you didn't notice as well. It has the ERSB. I got this from a thrift store. I paid $2, I think, for this one. Yeah, really happy because I've never played it and I do want to play this. Love my RTS games, so yeah, Civilization 5. I'll move that to there. So I have a collector's edition for PC, which Medieval 2 Total War, which I have the game already, just not the collector's edition. Collector's edition, as you can see, there's some of the artwork. If you can, it's not stuffing up there on the camera. This is the content in the game, in the box. Sorry, I'm missing the game. The game did not come with a box, but I already have the game anyway, so it's all good. And it doesn't come with a little statue of the Crusader. Other than that, everything else is here. The poster cards, the map, the soundtrack, and the making of the game is all here. I only paid $4 for this at a thrift store. Really happy considering I'm a huge fan of the medieval games, and to have the soundtrack is really impressive. There's more of the footage. This is an RTS as well, if anyone doesn't know. But yeah, that there. So, up next we have this here, which Devil knew I had this from the very start when I got it, because I told him, but watchers of the channel wouldn't know. But that is Super Nintendo Classic Mini, whatever it wants to be called. I bought this for one reason only, and that is to have the Earthbound in more or less a physical form. Because, believe it or not, for anyone from North America, we never got Earthbound when it came out. It was only America and Japan only. And when I played Earthbound on the Wii U in 2014, I believe it came out on the Wii U. I actually bought the Wii U for Earthbound, oddly enough. It's one of the greatest RPGs ever made, and that's a testament to how old it is too. Yeah, so I bought it for that. A lot of people bought it for Star Fox too, but I bought it for Earthbound. So yeah, this was a day one. It was pre-ordered at $120, so I didn't get scalped for it. So yeah. And the last two miscellaneous titles. Oh no, sorry, there's two more items to go after this. I apologize. Cuphead, you've known I've had this already if you've watched my last video, which was the Game of the Year. I paid $30 for it, as you can see at the top right corner of the card. Yeah, I've said what I've said about Cuphead in the last video. Great game, but I don't think it's as good as everyone claims it is. And last but not least, for the Xbox games, Super Lucky's Tale. If you remember our E3 footage, me and Devil said that when we saw this, it looked amazing and we wanted to play it. Well, I actually finally got around to actually getting it. I've not played it yet, but I am looking forward to it because I love platformers, and I think the Xbox is lacking platformers and it needs it. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing that. And the last miscellaneous titles, something that I've wanted for a long time, which was bought for me. Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4, the Japanese versions, because I wanted the covers, which I'll move all this to show you. So, Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4. I've always preferred the Japanese covers over to ours, but then saying that, I think 3, the UK PAL version has a better cover than the Japanese version of 3. But the other two have the far better covers. Yeah, $90 for the lot. Yet, most of these games alone would be about $120 on their own. I mean, that sets you back about $200 if you have the PAL version, which I have. And also a bonus, these two actually have the maps in them. This doesn't. But these two had maps, which was actually I'm really happy about. So, yeah. $90 for the Japanese trilogy of Phantasy Star. The Mega Drive version trilogy. I still need the first one from Japan, but yeah. So yeah, that's my miscellaneous stuff. I just put that in the wrong order. I'll sort that out later anyway. Let's actually get to the PS4 and the Vita games. So, sorry about the length of this video as well. As I said, I got a lot of stuff. So, as I said, I think Zelda's Majora's Mask is the best pickup, and I'd say followed by the Phantasy Star games for the Japanese ones. So yeah, let's actually get to the PS4 and all that there. So up first we have Mudrunner, a spinner game, I believe it says. I paid $60 for it. It hasn't been opened yet. This is a game that I wanted to play prior to my list of the top games of the year because I've heard this is amazing. It's a simulator, off-road simulator. So I do want to play it, but I just didn't get around to playing it, of course. So yeah, you're gonna see that my PS4 collection, everything I bought this month came out this year. Sorry. So yeah, I've knocked out more or less every game this year except for Persona 5 and obviously the Switch games, which I don't have a Switch. So up next we have Middle-earth: Shadows of War. Sealed. Paid $45 for this. Pretty good deal for a game that's been really expensive the entire year. Can't really say much about it. I haven't played it. I've heard it's great until you get to a certain point that you hit a brick wall that wants you to grind or pay for loot boxes. So yeah, I don't know whether or not that's been patched, but who knows. So up next we have Destiny 2, and no, I didn't pay $99 for it. I paid $35 for it. I price match with them, which they have to price match, of course. Devil has played this game, of course. I haven't. I personally thought the beta was alright, but whether or not the full game is, I don't know. So, yeah. $35 for that there. Next we have Okami HD, one of my favorite games of all time. This was bought day one. This is $55 if something like that there. It was day one. I don't remember because I actually didn't buy it day one. It was bought for me day one. But it's one of my favorite games of all time. Utter masterpiece. I'll never open this version because I've got the PS3 physical version, the Wii and all that there, all that kind of stuff. And because I've got the digital version of the PS3 version, there's no point in playing the PS4 version in my eyes. But if you've never played it before, you've got no excuse. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC now. So next we have Puyo Puyo Tetris. Mixture of Tetris and Puyo Puyo. It's a puzzle game, if you've not guessed already. Really hard game too, actually. But that's probably because I'm shit at puzzle games. This cost me $30. So, yeah. Up next we have the Evil Within 2. This cost me $40. It's not brand new, but it's no scratches on the disc and all that shit. So, yeah. $40 for a game that I've heard mixed things. Some people say it's great, some people say it's not as good as the first. I'll be the judge of that kind of thing, you know. So, yeah. Evil Within 2. Up next we have, if I can grab it here, Project Cars 2's limited edition. I had this bought for me. It's the steel book, as you can see. It comes with stickers, which I laughed at when I saw. But it also came with, I'll show the back as well, of course. I didn't like the first Project Cars, but then again, the second one I've heard is far better, so it should be better. But it also came with a mini statue, well, not statue, but a model, sorry, if you can see that there, of the McLaren. So yeah, that's really cool. That cost $30 for both of them. The one that the person that bought that for me told me. So $30 for that, considering Project Cars 2 on its own is like fucking $45, so that was a bargain in my eyes. So next we have Star Wars Battlefront 2. I did not pay full price for this. I actually bought this for $40. So, yeah. Not much to say. Everyone's ripped it apart. I just realized it has Criterion written on the back of that. Yeah, wow, that just blew my mind. But anyway, yeah. I've actually got it installed at the moment, so I'll be playing it soon, so who knows. It'll probably be good, but just everything else ruins it, probably. But anyway. Next we have Need for Speed Payback. Sealed. Paid $35 for this. I'm actually going to do a blind playthrough next month for this game. So everyone that's played this has told me it's very, very crap. But, oh well, blind playthrough. I hope you watch that and get a good laugh of me taking the piss out of the game, more or less. Or maybe praising it, you never know. But yeah. Payback. 35. So, last two, we have Assassin's Creed Origins, the Collector's Edition. I will move everything after this and show the Collector's Editions, you know, after I move the thing. Real big fan of the series. There has been ones I haven't liked, but I've heard this is great. So yeah, I bought the Collector's Edition for that. That cost me $88 for the Collector's Edition, which you'll see soon. And that's a good deal, and really happy about that. So next we have Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I bought the Collector's Edition for this, and I'll explain in a minute why. See, it's $57 for the Collector's Edition, which is the one that comes with the fucking doll and all that. Or you pay $47 for just the game, and I thought, well, for the extra $10, I want the steel book. So I decided I'd buy the book. Because I'd buy it just for this version, because look at that. That looks fantastic. It looks really cool. I love that artwork. So, yeah, unfortunately I don't like the doll. Yeah, it's the best way of putting it. So yeah, that cost me $57 with the collector's edition, which I'll show in a minute. So yeah, this won't go back in because fucking life is just annoying. So yeah. Ah, God. Don't you just hate it when this happens? Fucking, this is terrible. Anyway. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's the PS4 games. I'll stand up here just to show you quick. Obviously I have the digital version of the thing that I said earlier. But as you can see, besides Persona and a few tiny miscellaneous brand new games that came out this year, I've knocked out every big game this year. So now I've just got to play them. So yeah, I'll clear this up and I'll show you the collector's editions and then get to the Vita games. Sorry about the length of the video, guys. But as I said to you, I've knocked most of the new games out this month, so yeah. 2 seconds. So yeah, let's actually do this. This is the Wolfenstein one. As you can see, it's fucking really, it's over necessarily big when it shouldn't be. There's what it's actually coming with. I'm not opening it because it'll take too long. Comes with the doll of BJ Blazkowicz, which I think it should have come with a German soldier instead. I think that would have been more sufficient, but whatever. So yeah, that's everything. Yeah, I did not want the doll. I wanted the steelbook, as I said, and unfortunately the steelbook was only available through this. So yeah, I now have a doll. 2 seconds. But as I said, $57 is how much I paid for that. So yeah, so there's the Assassin's Creed one. I've got every Assassin's Creed collector's edition, so, and that's what actually comes with it. DLC, which no one cares about. Statue of the main character, which actually looks really cool. Artwork, which looks nice. The soundtrack and the map of Egypt. So yeah, that's the collector's edition for that there. So it's all cool. That cost $88, as I said. Really happy about that, because now I've got them all again, because I knew that they would drop it really quickly, because Ubisoft supplies those things. So yeah, let's get to the Vita games. First, we have a carrier case of Hatsune Miku Project Diva F2. In the back, I actually have another Vita because my mother bought me the Vita for Christmas, so I have 2 Vitas now, which is all cool. So yeah, I believe the carrier case was $15, and the Vita game, the Vita she paid for was like $150 with one game, which I'll get to. So I bought this on my own, Soul Sacrifice. This is supposed to be a Monster Hunter game, I believe, or the other one is, I don't remember. Haven't played it. Cost me $15, so really cheap considering Vita games are expensive now over here. Starting to get expensive and lacking any in the stores at all. So yeah. The other game I bought was Freedom Wars. This, I believe, is Monster Hunter. I can't remember which one's which. This is I believe this is the Monster Hunter game, actually. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. It's all cool. That cost me $20. That was actually more expensive than Soul Sacrifice. Minecraft, this actually came with the Vita. So, yeah. I got it just to have. I've got every Minecraft version on PlayStation systems now. And a lot of people say this is digital only, just to show you that it's actually physical. So, yeah. It's a Minecraft that came with this system. Wipeout 2048. Really wanted to play this game. I didn't want to open the PS4 version of that because not just to play a Vita game, which I'd rather buy the Vita game. Really happy because I'm a huge fan of the series. Yeah, there's not much to say really. This actually cost $35. This actually was a very expensive game because it's very hard to get now. So, well, it's hard to get in Australia anyway. I don't know if it is for the UK and that, but yeah. 35 for Wipeout. Next we have Killzone Mercenaries, which is sealed. This cost $30 as well. No, yeah, $30. Probably because it was sealed though. Love the Killzone series except for Shadowfall, and Killzone 3 was a bit of a letdown. But really looking forward to playing this when I get the chance. So yeah, the best looking game on the system too, actually. So yeah, Killzone Mercenaries. Now the game I wanted was Uncharted Golden Abyss. It's Uncharted on Vita, which they pulled it off, which was really surprising. So well done to Ben Studios. This cost me $20. Yeah, it was $20, I believe. So looking forward to playing that because I'm a huge fan of Uncharted, except for 3. Unit 13, which essentially is SOCOM on Vita. It's done by the original SOCOM developers. As you can see, it's very similar to SOCOM in a lot of ways. Yeah, this cost $25, I believe. So yeah, looking forward to playing that. I haven't played any of these games except for obviously Minecraft because I've got it on other systems, of course. Excuse me. Next we have Resistance Burning Skies. This I've wanted to play for a long time because I'm a huge fan of Resistance games. I've heard this is the worst. That I'll be the judge of when I actually play it. So yeah, it's first person, it's Resistance. The PS3 versions of Resistance essentially on a Vita, that's what it is. So yeah. $15 that was the cheapest game out of all of them. And last but not least, we have Tales of Hearts R. I've just finished completing Tales of Berseria. I want to play more of this series, and this here I had to pick up. This essentially is Tales on DS, I believe, remastered to the PSP, and then remastered to the Vita. So the Vita is the PSP and DS version combined in a lot of ways. This cost me $55. This was very expensive, but at the same time, the Tales games aren't cheap anymore. Unless it's the Exilia games, which are very easy to come by now. So yeah, there's the Vita games that I got this month. As you can see, I've wiped out near enough every big title on the system. I'm only missing a few. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry about the length and the camera work, but it's the best I could do, of course. And I hope you have a great, happy new year, and it all goes well for everyone. And stay tuned next year for more upcoming videos by me and Devil. Thanks for staying with us this entire year. It is much appreciated. And look forward to me doing the blind playthrough of Need for Speed Payback when I get the chance, which will be soon because it's going to be fun. Hopefully, anyway. So anyway, this is PvT-Mitten's. Take care, guys, and see you later. Bye.